Hello everyone! I'm going to do kind of like a get ready with me because I'm doing get ready with me. Well, I'm going to like talk more through this video. Talk about like my life, updates, advice, all that fun stuff. I'm going to an event tonight, so I figured let's get ready. I'm sitting on the floor. I feel like this is just more casual. I always like stand up and get ready, which I don't love. We're sitting down, we're talking. I'm going to do my hair first because I just wash it. This is my hair like washed, freshly washed. You can see it's like kind of frizzy, not like, I don't really style it that well, and I'm going to an event tonight that's a little nicer, so I just wanted to look better. So I'm gonna be curling it. I love this product. This is the Beach Waver. They're sponsoring this video, so thank you so much to them, but I just love like a light wave curl in my hair. I don't like anything too crazy, so I'm going to use this all throughout my head and then like brush it out, make it very like effortless, wavy. Turn it on. I'm gonna do 370. This is the easiest way ever to curl your hair. It does it for you. Like, you control it, but the wand just moves itself. It's so nice. All you do is clamp your hair. You want to press the button away from your face just so the curls go like from your face better. So, and then you press the button. Is this not the easiest thing in the world? And then I hold it for like 5 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I just take it out. If you have trouble curling your hair, I'm telling you, this is the easiest way to do so. You literally don't have to do anything, really. It does it for you. Like, come on. On this side, I'm going to do the same thing. The button away from my face on the other side, so you can see. Boop. And then 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are done. Boop. I have all the hair behind me now. I'm just going to clip it. Have this on top of my head now. Do the same thing. I'm excited to go. It's an event tonight. I'm actually going away tomorrow, so that will be fun. I'm going to the Catskills. I've never been. I'm going to do my like bangs last though, but I've never been to the Catskills, and I'm going with a man, so that's exciting. I'm not really gonna vlog it because I'm going with a man, but I will be posting stuff on my Instagram stories, stuff like that. And now I'm just going to like section all of this together except for my bangs. But yeah, I'm really excited to go away, escape the city. I feel like if you live in New York, you know what I mean. You just sometimes need to leave the city. And it'll be nice to just not feel like super claustrophobic. Sometimes I just feel so claustrophobic here. I've never really been upstate, and also Woodstock is going to be near where we're staying, so that will be fun. We're going to Hunter, New York, which I'm pretty sure that's like still considered the Catskills. That's what it says on their website. We're staying at this cabin. All of my hair is now curled except for my bangs. I kind of like to go more, if you can see, in the center, not like super down, and then yeah, and then press away. Yeah, like that. And I don't do long hair because I don't like my bangs to be like super curly. I just want to give them more like volume. See how easy that was? Hair is now all curled, so obviously this is not it. We're going to brush it out. So I just like to do that with my fingers. And then I also like to repart because I feel like sometimes this area gets flat if I don't. So we are just going to repart. It's gonna fall more than this, but I do, which I prefer, but I do a little bit of a texture spray. This is from Beach Waver. They also have a dry shampoo. I have it here with me right now. I love it. It's called the Second Chance, and then this is Team Textured. So I just like to, also I do like to flip my head sometimes. Trust me, just trust me. And then this just adds like volume, but it's also gonna help hold it. And it smells really good. I'm just gonna clip my hair while I'm doing my makeup, but I feel like it just looks so nice and healthy, and I feel like this is gonna be good for the event. This is just how I like to do my hair. So if you guys want to check out the Beach Waver, you can shop them in my description box down below. I'm giving you guys 20% off with the promo code Paige, so check that out. Hair's clipped up. I also have primer already on my face, so let's get into the makeup. One thing I really wanted to like get into in this video I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram, and I wanted to I have a mirror right here, so I'm going to be looking over here a lot. Well, asking advice like on breakups. So it's something I definitely wanted to talk about in this video. If you're new here, I got out of a 5.5 year relationship almost a year ago. It was like May of last year. Every situation is obviously very different, and I only can speak on my situation. We were in a long distance relationship. My ex lived in a different state, so therefore I don't want to say it was easier, but it's not as difficult whenever, like, I don't really know like what the right word to say is here, but obviously I didn't see this person every single day. I saw them maybe once or twice a month for like a week maybe. So it's not going to be as hard as if you're seeing someone every day, if you're living with them. Like, my day-to-day life really didn't change except for talking to this person. I had my own life in New York. They had their own life in my hometown. So like, it's just gonna be easier if you're not seeing the person every day. I have truly, I think, the best friends in the world, and I just talked to them. I leaned on my family a lot, even hired my life coach. Whenever this was going on, you guys know I've talked about it. I have a life coach, and I just like needed guidance. So I decided to start seeing a life coach whenever this was all going on, and then she has helped me so much. And we talk about like other things now, like that. I'm so glad I started seeing her, because I never thought it would, I don't think I would have ever went to like life coaching or like a therapist or anything like that if I didn't have that breakup happen to me. Just someone to talk to. Like, it's just not okay to leave everything in your head and all your emotions in your head, and you just like need to get things out. So that was such a big thing for me. I'm gonna be very honest, I feel like I was able to process the breakup a lot sooner than it happened, because I was very like, me and the person were talking a lot and like very transparent and communicating a lot about like how we felt. So it wasn't like a complete shock to me. Like, we had open conversations, and that makes it makes it easier that you kind of know like how you're feeling and that person's feeling. It was summer, so it was nice. I was able to like get out a lot and do a lot of things and not just stay in my place. Like, I think it's good to have days and be sad and not leave your apartment, but I think at the same time it's really, really important to have days when you're going out and staying busy and like doing things. So I did that a lot in the summer. I had such a fun summer. Once you go through something like that, like a big breakup, or just like, I don't know, obviously there's so many like things in life, but I'm just talking about it like in terms of like a breakup. But once you kind of go through a breakup, you're just like, wow, I can do anything. Like, I'm so much stronger than I thought I was. And I just like think about how hard it was at the time, and look forward and look at my life now, and I'm just like, I'm fine, I'm thriving, I'm happy. In the moment it just seems really, really awful, and then you're able to reflect months, a year later, and be like, wow, like that needed to happen. Like, I never realized how important my friends were. You know, I've always loved them, they've always been my best friends, but I just never realized how important it is to have like such a group to lean back on if something ever happens. I know how awful breakups are. I hope that was helpful. No matter like what side you're on in the breakup, like, it's not fun. And then I was getting like a lot of questions on like dating. If you guys follow me on TikTok, I've been posting stories about dating and stuff, because I've been dating for almost like a year now in the city. You know, I've had some bad dates. If you follow me on TikTok, you know. To a point where I was like, I cannot do this anymore. I just felt like my energy was being drained. And, you know, I think it's important to take breaks in dating too. I was dating someone in the summer last year for like 2 months, and I stopped dating for a little bit. And I feel like I've talked, oh yeah, I told that story on my TikTok. There's this guy in the city that like I had mutual friends with, so it was actually the first person I started dating after my breakup. And I feel like since it was someone that I kind of knew prior, I felt way more comfortable because getting out of a relationship for such a long time and starting to date again is so difficult. At least I found it to be very difficult. Especially like I started dating my ex at like 18 or 19. We were so young. I just was like, I don't even know like how to talk to another guy. I just felt so out of place, and I was just like so nervous to be like intimate with someone again. Great timing in terms of like it was someone I knew, so like they kind of knew my like backstory, and I was able to feel like more comfortable because of that reason. So I really did have like a great situation to enter into the dating world after getting out of such a long relationship. I'm happy it didn't work out, but at the time I'm thankful for it, and I think it was what I needed. So yeah, he had a motorcycle in the city. We had fun. We would like go on the motorcycle. We did for a little bit, and then there was a point where I was dating my neighbor, which that did not obviously end up going well. The only reason I did it though, because I know like you should not date someone that lives in your apartment building. Like it just like, you just shouldn't. But I mean, you can, and it can work out, but like if it doesn't work out, it's not gonna be the best situation. And the only reason I actually did that is because I knew I was moving out. This is whenever I was living with Christina in Hudson Yards, and I met this guy on Hinge. I could just tell by his prompts that he was in my building. Like my building before had a balcony. It was very distinguishable. I actually like messaged him first because I was like in shock that he was in my building. And this man, guys, ended up being, I had 2 towers in my building, my tower, and 1 floor above me. 1 floor. How does that happen? We weren't like really like exclusive or anything, but we ended up like seeing each other for 2 months, and I literally lived there. Yeah, I had 2 more months there whenever I met him, so it kind of ended up working out perfectly. He's a good person and stuff, but it just was not it. Yeah, I feel like after that I was going on dates a lot because I really stopped dating like around whenever I started seeing the guy in my building. Started going back on dates again in December. That guy that stole my underwear, that was like December, early January. After that, I was like honestly just kind of really upset because this guy that stole my underwear, I'm not even like upset. I was just like, I do not want to date anymore because the guy that stole my underwear, I like went on multiple dates with him. He stopped talking to me, stole my underwear, and I was like, men suck. Like I was like, I do not want to date again. Like I was really, really over it. I do not like to like really date around because I feel like if it doesn't work out or I end up not liking the person, I end up like kind of regretting the situation, which I never should do because I understand that like you need to go through things and learn things, but I kind of will get like upset with myself and just be like, why did I date this person? Like, why did I like let them in? Like, I really don't think they like deserve that. I don't know, I felt like with myself like disappointed for some reason. So I was like, I'm gonna just like take a break and then have my hot girl summer. I just did my eyeliner off camera because we all know I cannot do that on camera. Anyways, as I was saying, I feel like I just wanted to take a huge break. And then I went on the date. Like, didn't really want to date, but for some reason I went on this date. And so I like messaged me on Hinge and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go on this date, like whatever. And I was like, I'm not gonna think anything of it. Like I'm so sick of dating. I'm just gonna have fun. And I'm ready for my hot girl summer. Ended up being a date with the guy that I'm currently dating right now still. And yeah, I'm just like really, really happy. Really did not think like it was going to be anything, and yeah, I'm just like really excited. I feel like I was kind of feeling weird before about bringing up like dating and who I'm seeing and stuff like that on my socials, just because I wanted to be respectful of like my previous relationship and give it time, and also just like, I don't know, I feel like I had this weird idea in my head of not talk about it or like only show people like who I'm dating and stuff like that if I'm gonna like be with the person forever and stuff like that, but that's just like not life. You know, breakups are part of life, and going through like different relationships and stuff like that. So I feel like now I'm just more whatever happens, happens, and that's life. Also, this man is supposed to go to Portugal with me now, so I don't know how I'm going to be vlog. I don't know. I feel like I'm just like, we'll see what happens. I feel like a lot of people were asking me like questions on New York and if I'm still loving New York. If you guys don't know, I think I've been here for 7 years. This upcoming summer. Oh my gosh, where does the time go? I can't believe me and my friends have graduated now 3 years ago. I feel like the older I get, the faster time just goes by. But yeah, I feel like I'm still loving New York. I don't know, sometimes I'm like, would I like living somewhere else? And then I'm like, well, where else would I go? I feel like I'm an East Coast girl. I just want to be by my family, so I don't know if I would go like abroad or what. I'm so back and forth about it, but I really do love New York and I don't see myself leaving in the next, I don't know, I don't really see myself living anywhere else, at least in the next 2 years. I have this lease with Tori until next May. I feel like I could see myself doing longer time frames somewhere else, like trying out different places for a few months, but I feel like New York as of right now will always be home. I saw a lot of questions about like my career and stuff like that. As of right now, I do social media full time. I kind of thought about doing something else, just creating like more content for like brands instead of just doing it all on my socials. Kind of like I've talked to some girls in the city that do like social media full time and then they also like freelance on the side and do content creation for companies, which I feel like that's something I would love to look into because I really do love editing. That's why I fell in love with, and that's why I started at such a young age. I love creating content. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but I started making like little pet shop videos when I was really, really young, and then I stopped doing that, transitioned into doing like beauty makeup in high school, stuff like that, and now I'm like doing it full time. I think like maybe doing it for other people or like other companies would be beneficial, so it's not like just always me. I also really was looking into going to culinary school and I still have thought about it. I would have loved to go to culinary school in Italy. I looked into programs and stuff like that. I just don't know if I would want to leave for a few months. Like I feel like maybe a 1 or 2 month thing would be amazing and I feel like I would just love it. So there's other things I've been looking into and I do want to explore those. Okay, but I have a pretty busy summer coming up and I don't want to like commit to something and drop out of it. So I feel like at the end of the summer, early fall, or like whenever I would look into those things more seriously. I love summer in the city too, so I'll be doing a lot of more fun things. I have a lot of travel coming up. Makeup is done, hair is done. Cute. I need to leave soon anyways for this event. I hope you guys enjoyed this like chit chat on the floor talking video. I feel really good and I'm really happy and I love you guys. So definitely check out Beach Waiver and my promo code will be down below for you guys to check out in the description box. Promo code Paige, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.